Chani, and I will introduce you how to use this 64 dot matrix. This 64 dot matrix has 16 pins, and here has 8 and here is 8, so it has 16 pins. But this Arduino has only 20 pins. Here is 14 and here is 6, so this 14 plus 6, it has 20 pins, so it has really many pins. So I use this chip to connect Arduino and this 64 dot matrix. This chip's name is MAX7219, and as you can see, this chip is really small, and I will put this on this shield, and I will use this chip. I will use this shield to connect with the Arduino. So I connect this chip to shield, and it has 5 pins. First one is VCC, and second one is GND, and third one is DIN, it means data in, and fourth is CS. Sometimes it is called load pin, and last one it is clock, CLK. So I will show you how to connect this with Arduino. Wait a moment. So I will divide it with half, and first VCC, I will just connect it with 5 volt. The second one ground, GND, and I will connect it to GND. And third, there is data in, so I will just write DIN, and I will connect this pin to digital 13. And fourth, I will connect this CS pin, and sometimes it is called a load pin. And I will connect to digital 12. And last one, I will connect this CLK clock pin to digital 11, and that's all. So let's connect it. I will connect with this 5 pin 1, and I will connect this brown pin. Here is connected with black one, and I will put it is clock pin, so I will put it on digital 11. And second is red one, and I will connect this red pin. It is CS pin, so I will put on digital 12. And third one, it is orange, and this is data in, so I will put it on digital 13. And yellow one is ground, and this green one is VCC, so I will connect it on 5 volt, and that's all. So let's talk about how to use in real life and how to program it. So I connected this with my laptop, and here is my program, and as you can see, I included LED control point H, and it is header file of this library, and you have to include this library on Sketch and in your library manager, and you have to find this library in your Arduino IDE. And after you include it, you can include this head file, and then you can declare your dot matrix object, and I just put LC LED control, and then I put LED control and put many numbers, and this as I put is this parameter has 4 things. First one, data in pin, and second one is clock pin, and third one is load pin. We call this CS pin, and last the number of object. So we put data in pin on 13, so I wrote 13, and we put clock pin on 11, and we put CS pin on 12, and then we only have to I only have one dot matrix, so I just put 1 in the number of object. And then on setup you have to do 3 things. You have to wake up your MAX7219 chip, so you have to wake up, and so you have to shut down and you have to false your shutdown, so you have to wake up. And second, you have to choose your brightness, so I put number 8. You can write to 0, from 0 to 15, so I wrote 8. And lastly, you have to clear your display, so it can display without any noise. So in the loop you can write your character. It's really easy to write. Here is LC is the object I declared in the top, and LC set LED, so I have only one object, so I just have to write just a 0, and here is a column and row. And wait a minute, I will show you how to use column. And here, as you learned in math, I will use XY coordinate, and then here in this dot matrix we will use this column for this x axis, and we will use row for this y axis. So in your dot matrix, wait a minute to focus. Okay, this point, this dot is starting point, so this axis is column, and this axis is row, so this x and y, so it has XY coordinate, and we can use it in our program. So we can use I wrote 0. I declared the variable with character, and I put column with 0 and row for 0, so it will blink on the starting point there. So I put true, it is on, and I put false, and it is off. So on off for 0.5 seconds. So let's see it really works. I will upload it and see. So wait a minute, and here it uploaded, and you can see the dot is blinking. And lastly, I will talk about how to make a custom character more easily. As you can see before code, wait a minute, you can just write else setup, column and row, and write true for on and false for off. And it is really easy to use, but if you use big character, it can be really hard. So I will talk about how to make a custom character more easily. And this is how I made. First one is same, just you can include and do same thing as I talked about. And in the loop, I made the function of a big heart, delay, and small heart and delay. And I will talk about this function. And I made this for void. I do not have to return anything, so I just write void and small heart, and I don't have to take any information, so I just write this. And then in the bool, there is only 1, 0, and 1, and as you can see, it is just the it is the same. I put this 64 numbers, and this is the same as dot matrix, so I write 0 for off and 1 for on. So there is 1, 1, 1, 1, and goes like a small heart. So I made the character for 2-dimension array with boolean, so I wrote 1 and 0, and then I declared a variable of character with 2 dimension 8 multiply 8, and then I used the 4, so I used the row and column, so it will, as when it checks with if, so if it is 0, it will write false, and if it is it shows the 1, and it will turn on its LED. But let's talk about something. If you start, the starting point is here, and it goes like this, goes. But in real time, this little dot matrix is different. As you can see in the 2-dimension array, it goes this, and goes down. But in here, the row axis, as you can see, the row axis is going up. It's not going down. So in this occasion and this, we have to reverse the y-axis, reverse it. So I wrote, as you can see on here, I wrote 7 minus row. It means I reversed it, because this y-axis is goes down, but in my case, in my dot matrix is going up, so I reversed it. So in here, so, and then just false and true I used, and B card is the same, just the same, and I wrote different numbers on here. So in the loop, B card for 0.5 and small heart for 0.5, and we'll see it really works. And that is linking, and it is unloaded, and we can see the big heart and small heart goes. And it's done. And thank you for watching.